stops here at the end of lap number 1. The Coca-Cola cars leading for Marcus Racing. It's in the same position of the car that Nick Perker had yesterday. This is the Tickman car number 5. He's brought into pit lane, and all the crews will come out and help here. They've all got fire extinguishers, though, will assist the fire marshals. And for James, that's the best place to get it to where those fire marshals are. Back to the front, Kostecki leads, Brown forward. That's Will Davison who's 4th. Anton Di Pasquale is in it. Heimgartner, Golding round the outside. Mostert, the championship leader. Van Gisbergen got muscled wide on that first lap. He's fighting back. Anton's hung out to dry. Jones gets collected. That's Pizzi Di Pasquale. And this is carnage. Carnage.
Now back across the track as well. This is dangerous here. We'll be getting this one under control very shortly. Officials onto it with the double waved yellow.
Remember, Anton was on the hard tyre too. Everybody else around him on the super soft. Here's how it started. Mostert hung out to dry. Di Pasquale out there. I think he had an issue before that, guys, and he was tagged by the Pizza Hut car in the end that made contact. And how lucky was that Scott Pye in the Resimax car to not make contact with him as well? And the other element there was Macaulay just moved across. And here's the replay of Courtney, that car on fire as it comes on into pit lane. But we saw that shot before. Macaulay Jones had, I think it was Matt Payne in the other Penrite Mustang just behind him. So there was a rub there, and then Macaulay made the contact with Di Pasquale, but serious fire from not just the front left. That's a bigger fire than Percat had yesterday. It's almost like a field fire, isn't it?
I've never seen that many fireys on the scene at one point as well, straight onto it. This is Helmut Cam giving you a great shot of what was going on.
Well, it looked when we picked up the shot down at turn 3, he was in trouble down there. It looked like it was wounded going into 5. And for the second time, the Pizza Hut Camaro in trouble. Macca was the first one to find the wall in practice here, but further around the track as Di Pasquale takes back his splitter towards the pits.
Is it all his, or has he got something of someone else?
Combination in there, isn't he? Yeah.
I'm not sure what he's got there, but it's busted.
That's his.
You're a little shaky, and I mean, let's just have a look at your arm here with some of the. Is that from the fire retardant? What is that?
Yeah, so you just push the button and it sprays everywhere, and then you can't breathe. So and then trying to get out. So no, it's all right, man. It's disappointing. They had a problem with this yesterday, I think, with Nick's car. So yeah, maybe it's something we need to have a bit closer look at.
I know the end result yesterday wasn't necessarily what you wanted, but man, the car had some good speed. So try and. It's not a great thing, but take some positives here.
Yeah, that's it, Rusty. It's you know, it's motor racing, mate. We know the dangers and all that sort of stuff, and you know, it's motorsports highs and lows. So this isn't one of the high points. It was pretty exciting. Sponsors No River Caravans always said, if you're happy not winning, be spectacular. So there's nothing more spectacular than a five.
Pretty wild pictures. Glad you're okay. Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks, sir.
2010 champ out of today's event. That car spent some time back in Queensland after its incident during the shootout at Newcastle. So James Courtney, that could be for the weekend.
So can I just add that if you're looking at the front of the field wondering why it's a course car, the safety car is out of action at the moment. So we're using a course car as a safety car. It's actually what we do at a lot of race meetings around Australia that are not at the premier level of the sport. But when you don't have a car, you make do. We've actually got, I think, 4, maybe 5 course cars at pit exit.
Nice of you to donate your car.
I was about to say, it was very kind of you to leave your car there this morning.
Actually, where am I?